My guru was involved with a lot of different schools, but was primarily Nyingma Bon, and and through the remake of the Remake. And he was participating in community as such, and they were not teaching women at the time that my instruction began. He was teaching me, they had decided that the women should focus on Buddhism or Islam, and that if they had any women doing anything else, they were not to be discussed. And it was just assumed that if anybody had anybody else like that, they were not being discussed. But discussing them would also be denying them. So when I was brought to him through the agency of the Jews, presented as a boy, he retaliated and sent me to shul right after a major rabbi had died. And we have been discussing what a true funeral means. Now, I have defined Jews as those who have crossed over a restrictive barrier by secrecy and then crossed back to the other side as though they had not done so. And then secretly refuting as though they merely noticed anything that people who had crossed that line by right and with any kind of public persona tied to that would say or do. And so whatever that rabbi had in him that they were wanting was an accumulation of those overreaches. And I was a member of the school from which much of that had been stolen. So when there was the competition between who would replace that rabbi, I won.